check. Who's that in the passenger? Brown skin, got big body. In my face, on me. Money, I got that for me. You're not popping, never pop nothing. Stop bluffing. Your opinion, always destined for brilliance. Wouldn't rest on a million. Dressed as civilians. All them masked up looking creepy. Park up, jump out, jump in. Skirt out like it's too easy. If anybody else didn't see me. Doing styles on them like it's common sense. Hopped out the Benz like it's common sense.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Bridgewater's Vikings going up against Tannehill's Dolphins.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Tannehill on first down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sharif Floyd able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. Slot man moves right. On third down, Drake. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down near the 42. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Everson Griffin able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Everson Griffin in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sharif Floyd. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep open. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They get 31 yards that time. And it's first down Miami. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Tannehill. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. To throw is Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. He is, by the way, Jarvis Landry, the man who led the NFL in receptions this last year, 112 of them.
The only issue for him, because he did put it in the end zone 9 times, and people fear him as a running back after he catches the ball. He averaged 8.8 yards per catch, and that's really down for him. Normally, he gets more after it, but boy, he is a catch machine in the short career he's had.
Also had a career-high 9 touchdowns in 2017, more than the last 2 years combined. On second down, here's Tannehill. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Well, they do get 5 there, but it's not enough. And it'll be fourth down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. So another fourth down and another decision to go for it. They've been right 3 times already on this drive. They snap it to Tannehill. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Emerson Griffin getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. First down, Bridgewater. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's not only Adam Thielen, that's the Pro Bowler Adam Thielen, who had 91 catches this year and over 1,200 yards, a career high.
We always look for great stories when we do games. Is there a better one this season than Adam Thielen in terms of where he came from to make a Pro Bowl roster as a receiver for the Minnesota Vikings? Lightly recruited out of high school, ends up at Mankato State, which is now known as Minnesota State Mankato. Undrafted, goes to a rookie free agent tryout camp, hangs around, makes the practice squad. First he's a special teams guy, and now he's one of the better receivers in the league. I think it's one of the best stories I've heard in 2017 NFL.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
And this is Michael Floyd, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. 3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Bridgewater on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 47 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit from the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Linval Joseph in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. Shamar Stephen in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Here's Tannehill, and this is caught. He hits Landry. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, nice move. And now running right through him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Vikings coming out here again to take over on offense. And this is a crew, obviously, that was so close, Charles, to becoming the first ever team to play a Super Bowl in their own stadium. So disappointment in that last game against Philly. But overall, I think they've got to be pretty pleased with the season.
They have to be because they put it all together. Won the NFC North. How about that win over the Saints in the divisional round? I mean, I don't know that they'll ever top that. in terms of getting something done late in the game, especially with what was on the line. They do get Dalvin Cook back at running back next year. I think they'd still like to have a little more speed at wide receiver, but all in all, this team comes back pretty well intact and will be a force for a while.
Yeah, that defense is pretty set.
Very much so. I mean, try and move the ball against their front and then try and throw it against Xavier Rhodes. Good luck to you.
To throw is Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. He's got Floyd out left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Throwing, Bridgewater, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Now that definitely hurts, because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
On first down, Murray. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down following the run. Again, it's Murray. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Haven't met a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. Bridgewater now from the 50. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They go with Murray again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Here's Bridgewater. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets a made. Now the defense going to use the first of their time. Timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Drake off the give from Tannehill. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now on first down, Drake again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs.
Jarvis Landry. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And out now come the Vikings. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things.
They got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They give him a gain of 38. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Murray. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Second down, Bridgewater. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. A swing pass caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, 44 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's up and good. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. Out of the gun, Tannehill. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. To throw on second down is Tannehill. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Tannehill now to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 on the play, and on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw is Tannehill.
Short gain, short.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Everson Griffin in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. Now Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So just about a minute to go here, tie ball game.
As fans, we love free football. But the guys on the field don't. They're going to attack and go for the win right now.
That was second down run for Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 4-yard pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Vikings on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he comes through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Without a doubt. The way this one's gone, they didn't want to take any chances in overtime if they could help it.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And that will write a finish to this